As a child, I was kind of born into the ranching industry. My parents have a cattle background. When we moved to Prescott, my father went to work for local ranches around here. So this is a industry that I was raised in, and just kind of full circle that I met my husband, and that's what his family did. After we got married, we were pushed into it too. There is no typical days on the ranch. Every day is different. You can make plans, but most likely they're going to change. Rick and I have always sold cattle, for beef consumption, but it was just something that we weren't able to sell locally. It went to places like Whole Foods or Prime Pursuits, which is the Walmart version of the more natural side of beef. And we always had friends that asked us why they couldn't buy our meat, but we just couldn't provide it locally. We finally decided that was something that we wanted to test the waters in, is to go into the boxed beef program. We started out with the online stuff or selling to locally to friends, and then just kind of escalated quickly and turned into a brick and mortar store. My hopes that the youth growing up know where their food comes from. It's a hard process to be able to harvest an animal for consumption, and it takes a long time, but there's a satisfaction knowing that you're feeding the world. I think kids need to know about that and the work that goes into it. I don't know that Kodi will completely follow in our footsteps, but she's very prideful of her history with with her family in that ranching industry, and she's starting to get more involved as she gets older. The opportunities in rodeo for women have grown drastically in the last 30 years. Women make up the majority of the contestants at a lot of these rodeos between the barrel racing and the breakaway. There's been a big stepping stone, for the women to kind of dive out there and take the bull by the horns, I guess. Both of my parents rodeoed, and so that was something that, my brother and I just kind of got into, because that's what they did. I have rodeoed since I was 12 years old. Long time. I'm competing at Prescott in the breakaway and the barrel racing this year. My biggest joy is just getting time with my husband and my daughter on the ranch working. It's relaxing for us to go out and ride and gather cattle and check on things, go drive around and, look at cattle. How I stay motivated is just not trying to overdo it. There's always something that needs to be done, so that's the motivation, just to get the work done. And animals need care 24/7. Balancing work and personal life, there is none. It's all convoluted together. We try to go on vacation once a year, but that usually entails going to look at cattle somewhere. When we go on vacation, it would be to California in the spring when we have cattle out there, or right now we can go to Oklahoma. We have cows there. So we have different spots, just not in Prescott, that we can go and kind of make a vacation and go see the sights. Our beef can be purchased at our store on 1513 West Gurley Street, or online at gourmetbeef.com. My advice for a woman going into the ranching industry: be prepared for early mornings, late nights, 24/7. Don't get very many days off. Long day, like hot, dry, dusty. But it's very enjoyable. Yes, it is.